Alright, let's see. Made for the hour Twourney, things required to beat the game. An internet connection, I think we got that. A good understanding of English. Passable. Thinking outside of the box. I got some boxes there, yeah, that'll do. This game does not save progress. If you need to close the game, then write down any solutions you have. A lot of this game does not take place inside of the game itself. Good luck. And no, this readme will not be a part of any puzzles. I'm serious. It's good. That's true. Straight from Zero Time Dilemma. Press up to interact with things. Gotcha. Let's go for the gravestone. What's the password? 3-digit code. Okay, let me get a readme up. So, gravestone says rip 3-digit code. The easy one to do would be to just like convert rip to numbers somehow. Phone alphabet. Let's go with that. So that would be like 7, 4. That is something left by the old owners. It is a world map. It's just on the wall. 747. Does not seem to have worked. Okay. It seems like a pain to take it out, and also it kind of looks cool, so I'm going to keep it up. Oh, no, they had it when I visited, and I guess they just left it. Okay, so we got a recorder. Actually, I guess it's not a recorder. That's vinyl player, probably. And that is 7 characters. We have what appears to be the New York Times, if I'm not wrong. Is that correct? New York Times? That is indeed the New York Times symbol. That might be like connections or something. Maybe it like checks for today's Wordle. And then we have a calculator that just says, what's the answer? So let us begin by, well, continue, I suppose. Actually, how does the lighting look like here if I switch between this and this? It's pretty visible, but it's not a big deal. I mean, it's not super detailed. It just has every country on it, and you can put like a push pin in some locations as well. So I got a push pin in Mongolia right now. So let's do this. So this points to our solo projects. Oh, it's on the to-do list, that's for sure. It's good craft. Yeah, okay, so the URL, so the game title, window title, is iwannabit.ly/seekawayOut. So I opened that, it points to our solo projects. It's a bit interesting. Also collab projects. The Big Rat points to a file called jukebox.mp3. Let's listen to this. There's a code.
5.
That's probably for the music player. What did the music player want again? A 7-digit, or 7 characters at least. So let's listen again. 8. 9. 6. 7. 2. 4. 5. Okay. That is indeed 7 characters, so let's try to put it in. 8, 9, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5. A 45 difficulty drop down. Is there perhaps anything else on this website other than the obvious big rat? All these links properly point to media files of the games. The collabs also seem fine. And so do the soap bars, yep. Okay, so we're probably done with this website. So this is the Twourney 2 website. What about 45 difficulty do we have? There's Eat the Slop and Slowly Go Quickly. Let's take a look at both. Anything special about the drop down? Just go through the list. Maybe there's someone like with a name related to death. Or something that's like meaningful, that's 3 digits. Seek a way out. Gives a riddle. I actually need to download this. Okay, so it's a picture of can I like interact with this or something? I don't actually know what this is for. Maybe I should try to do the daily wordle or something. Hmm. The only vowel is an E? I am lost. Ember. Okay, let's try that. No, I'm gonna have to be caps. No, okay. Is there something on the New York Times that has a blue logo specifically? Is the answer maybe just Times? New York Times. New York? What if I do New York Times and look for images? Or New York Times blue, maybe. Well, I found the image. It is for the travel page of New York Times. Travel? Facebook? Can I just search for this image? Or the Twitter account? It's a slightly different shade on the Twitter account. It definitely very specifically appears to be from that New York Times travel account. Which I actually can't look at because I'm in Canada, it seems, and I can't see it. All I can see is that it's the travel account for New York Times. It's curious. We also don't have anything on the calculator. The fact that this is a 3-digit code is curious as well. Now, I can't think of a way to do rip into a 3-digit code. In theory, you could use like sort of converting to like not hexadecimal, but like a full alphabet numeration system. But then that just kind of gets weird. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe the riddle was used for that, but that doesn't make much sense. The riddle does have 3 things. I can sort of show the riddle on screen for now, I suppose. That's basically the riddle here. On the right is a picture of game, but there we go. This is the riddle that we have. So in the middle, obviously that's 1. I don't think there's any other way to interpret this. It's a clear 1. So I'm tempted to make a 3-digit code out of it, but then this is like greens. I guess this could be interpreted as a winner as well. Well, the problem is it's hard to interpret the last one as anything but game. So I think it's a sentence, not a game, not anything else. So maybe it's Green's winner game? This is like cabbages. Is this cabbage? Like a form of cabbage, isn't it? Or maybe it's lettuce. A form of lettuce. Lettuce's first game, then? It's someone's first game. Lettuce is a community member. Cabbage is also a community member, but I don't think Cabbage has made a game, so Lettuce. The problem is they go under like different names. I think Lettuce is Poimoy, right? Oh, smart. Please no backseating, but I will take that, because I was definitely going to be wrong. I should have just looked for leafy greens. Well, Kale's first game. I is healthy, so. Now, scholars will say that that's probably Crimson Needle. That being said, I don't fucking know, so I'm just gonna look. Z3 came out in what seems like 2015. Crimson Needle says 2014. Crimson Needle 2 and 3 obviously came out after. So the needle in a haystack. Thank you, the new geezer came after. Yeah, I'm not a big Kale guy. So in theory, I want to be the Crimson Needle. Is there something on this page that I can use? Does ours have like a speedrun on this or something? I think that depends on the review. That's a lot of reviews. Okay, right at the bottom, ours, nope, Verve, neither. So what can I do with I want to be the Crimson Needle here? There's a 3-digit code. 100? No. Maybe I can interact with this again? No, this is out. Maybe I can't go further with this for now. So I have to do something about these other... I really thought this would be the Wordle. Is it like tomorrow's Wordle in UTC time or something? January 29. How about that? No, I thought it would be like checking on UTC time or something. Are there more things on that webpage? I thought I looked through this entire webpage and I couldn't find anything other than the jukebox. Maybe if I go hacker mode, I'll find something. That's a Wix site. It's really hard to find anything through this. Like, this is the jukebox. Banger. There kind of isn't anything else here, is the thing. I mean, the New York Times feels like a fairly, you know... obvious thing. I don't know what to look for. I don't think this is a Vertex thing. But this Vertex thing is actually quite fun, so... It's also not like a daily thing. I don't know, is there maybe like something about connections? I don't see whether it would be something about connections. It really would like, I feel like it would be like checking for today's Wordle. Also, I suck at connections, so I don't want to play it. The fact that it's not the Wordle is really surprising to me. Hello. Calculator is also weird. Just having a calculator and literally no other clue is questionable. Maybe it's just 0. It wasn't just 0. The gravestone being a 3-digit code is also... I don't know. I could go through every single code in existence, but that doesn't seem right. Is there even a ranking criteria for this week? I thought it was just beat the game. I guess there is a number of guesses. I didn't see that. Very curious. I mean, instinct would say this is related to this because it's right above it. I don't know if that's true. But how would I want to be the Crimson Needle? Did someone post a fucking death count on there? Hold on. Was someone fucking funny mans? Honestly, a 3-digit death count is pretty impressive. Well, someone has a death count, but it's like 5 digits, so that's not gonna work. I unfortunately am out of the reviews. I mean, the death count for Crimson Needle just makes sense. But it's just like, whose death count? It's not mine. I didn't fucking play that game, and I'm not about to open it now. Take it to. I mean, the only death count is a 5-digit number, but it says it's a 3-digit code, so there's no way. There's a screenshot with another 5-digit death count. I think I've gone through all of them now. Yeah, I have. Whose death count could this possibly be? Well, there's 2 games that have 45, so maybe there's something in the other one too. It doesn't seem like there is. Plus, the other game was based on time, not deaths, so... What about times? Anyone with a 3-digit death count for Eat the Slop? A bunch of people, but no one with a name that'd be pretty obvious. There is some dude just called guest underscore, which... Yeah, but he played some of the other games too, so... So it's just gotta be the Seek a Way Out thing. Which just leads to the riddle. The riddle says Kale's first game. That is Crimson Needle 1. There the clue ends. So... Look at some other stuff from Arst, I guess. I know he has a clear list, but he doesn't keep tracks of deaths. Yeah, I did see you guys were like doing stuff. Yeah, Arst's only clear list tracking is done locally on a notepad, so I don't think I could use that. It probably doesn't have a video. A death count that is 3 digits for Kale's first game. Maybe the speedrun record? Does that have like that, like easily viewable? I guess I was good for the speedrun version. It is it's literally well, no, it is a 3-digit. It's 958. Didn't work. I mean, you're not gonna get better than that, right? That's literally the speedrun record on a needle game, which is all about having as little deaths as possible. So it's literally never going to get better than 958. So for it to be a 3, it's got to be something else. I'm not on the right track here. Is Crimson Needle not Kale's first game? The New Geezer came out in 2017. I also don't see a def count on it, I think. Thread the Needle came out in 2016. Crimson Needle is the only Kale game that came out in 2014. Nothing came out before that, so it's got to be Crimson Needle, right? But then what the fuck is it? Well, that's got to be the answer to this part, at least. I still don't know if this is related to that, but I have nothing else to go off of, so I kind of am making that assumption. Also, I gotta think, like, it would have to be something that doesn't really. It's not something that could be modified by someone else. Like, it has to be like either Artist or Verve. But like, I don't think either of them would play Crimson Needle. Rest in peace would be, I mean, the idea, maybe it's, I think of it as a death count, maybe it's something else. But if it's something else, I don't really see what it would be. I mean, okay, the only guy that has a death count in his review is called Hydreigon786. Maybe it's 786. It wasn't 786. If I just Google I want to be the Crimson Needle, what do I get? Yeah, not much. What if I Google Crimson Needle artist? I forgot I was on the Fangame podcast. What else could it possibly be? No, it has to be something related to this. The answer to the riddle. Okay, let's go off of a different idea. Maybe it's not kale. Maybe it is lettuce. Well, let me try my initial idea. Let's try this. Damn it. Was there a... Well, okay, it's not the same visual look. There is a 45 difficulty game in the original Twourney. But it was measured by time, not deaths. At this point, I'm like not even really thinking about it. I'm just like looking around to see if there's like clues on like the website or something. I don't see anything in particular. The red one's just a PNG, right? Yeah, so there's nothing else for it. Kale's first game. It's I Want to Be the Crimson Needle. What do I know about Crimson Needle? I just don't know. Like, the idea of it being a death count for a game just makes a lot of sense. I just don't know what this could possibly, like, relate to. Well, other than Crimson Needle, but then, like, a 3-digit death count for Crimson Needle has probably only ever happened once. And I tried that. Alright, let's go off of a crazy tangent. Maybe Arst is retconning history and just saying that Crimson Needle 2 is the first game. Well, there's one screenshot for Crimson Needle 2 with a death count. Let's try it. Didn't work. Does Arst have a review on Crimson Needle 2? Doesn't seem like it. I think I'm just like turning in circles here. What if I just download Crimson Needle? Which is a fucking horrendous thing I didn't want to do. Maybe I'll get something. Well, it comes with a readme. It does seem to have a default save, which is interesting. Let's try to load that. 772. Gotcha. Let's try it. God damn. It probably would have taken me like a little bit longer to realize that it was kill. Okay. Let me think about it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Y, J, K, K, L, M, N. So is that plus 13? 1 plus 13 is 14, which is N. 5 plus 13 is 18, which is R, I believe. N. O, P, Q, R, yeah. Okay. So basically it's the reverse cipher. I don't really know exactly what... alphabet plus 13. Can I just do that? Yeah, Rot 13, that's what it's called. Go to IWVerve and find the rodent maker. I figured this website was going to be changed as well. Let us look for the rodent maker. Let's start from the bottom. Neo Cities, holy shit, Synthas. Is that Juan's account? It doesn't seem right. I think he changed. Ah. That would be a rodent. Let me extract this. We have instructions here. Solve the crossword. Every word has a letter or number in it that is highlighted. Once you have solved the crossword, use the highlighted letters/numbers to input the next password. Arrange them in order so that the first highlighted letters from word 1, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't really know what that means, but let us just get both of these up. That fully show? That does fully show. Excellent. Okay. Let me just keep track of this in a notepad. I guess actually I should open this one and... Wait, I closed notepad, didn't I? Thank you, thank you. Paint.net. Okay, it was on black. Good. Okay, so across, this game is heavily inspired by Pizza Tower. This would probably be the Versum. What can show up when you shoot a save in Flow Game 2? Well, it's either deer or crab. I'll maybe look at 5 down instead. Which member of Keisukuban has not appeared in the Twourney? I believe that's Bochi. Which makes this crab then. What is the name of the school the idols attend in a Rainbow Carnival? I believe that's Nijigasaki. This noisy creature haunts the pool room's endless chambers. That would be clown. I should have asked me. I would have given him like my crossword shit. Who submitted Dead Grass? This is Toho, isn't it? In fairness, I think my grass was pretty fucking dead too, but it was in the ground, I suppose. This Eden boss has been referenced in 3 Twourney games. This is Coterie. I only saw the reference in the R&D guy's game when Wolsk was playing it. This person forgot to check another ride's readme. I'm not entirely sure about this. This isn't a reference I get off the blast. I may have to look at that. Oh, I probably have to look at Delfruit. Hold on. Bubexel. There we go. Ours would definitely go for it. No, it's the thing is, if you put that in parentheses, it doesn't matter. He's gonna do it. The idea is out there. He's gonna do it. Also, I was off the wrong track. I thought it was another look inside, not another ride in my brain for some reason. Which maker refused to join the I Want a Twourney server? Now this could be weird because this could be Twourney 1 or Twourney 2. Let's go with Twourney 2 though. It is a 6-letter word. Right? Yeah. It could be Karaf, but I'm pretty sure he's in there. Is he in there? Yeah, he's in there. You would have fucked me so hard, dude. Well, I'm blind or I don't see it. It could be 21 as well. Or it could be Charles Darwin. It could be Darwin, I suppose. But we'll wait on confirmation for that. Because that would be a bit weird. R&D guy refused to keep this consistent. The answer might be speed here, but I'm not confident enough. take another look inside might cause this. This could be epilepsy. I'm confident enough to put that. Levela's score on a game. It'll be easier if I do this, actually. This is probably this one, actually. $28300. Let me just make sure, anyways. $237. It has to be 5 digits. And it specifically said score, so 28300 makes sense. But it could also be 10067, which I guess makes more sense, probably. Won't put anything for that, I'm not confident enough. We'll just wait. Go the Twourney features this legendary duo, the Voros twins. Where is all of the world's slop stored? I don't remember the story of slop. Hold on. I have my own playthrough up, I can figure this out. Let's look at the intro cutscene, see if I can figure it out. Well, in the game, it's called the Abandoned Slop Factory. Did the boss cutscene have something else? Credits, maybe? That all makes sense. Where all of the world's slop is located? Stored. Oh, bucket. Who is the final boss of Desert Paradise? I know it's from Pizza Tower. I don't know which Pizza Tower boss. List of bosses. I don't care. Vigilante. There we go. What the third stage in random stuff from my desktop is inspired from? That would be Destination. Shout out to me typing classic for that one, because I was just thinking of that game now speedruns. Which remember if so yeah, that's right. Who is the final boss of Gain the Ability? That's N, I believe. If I remember what people said. Whose stage has you delivering for Uber Eats? It's Peace. Of cheese. $87. Which I believe solves the question about Lavella. Yeah, it has to be 10067 then. No problem. Always happy to record videos for people. This fast food mascot appears multiple times in Orbit Trap 3. I don't really remember that. Well, Ronald makes sense. I just believe he would have showed up. Which means this is probably Darwin. The title of this game is an oxymoron. Who made that game? Well, it's probably Twourney related, so... Also, who made that game is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the second letter is probably an N. Oh, R&D guy then? Yeah, that makes sense. They made the Twourney website. No. Why is there a 1? Oh no, it's... I thought that was a case, but no, that's an empty square. I thought this was a square here. The AVGN wants to take you back to the past, much like this maker. Pooks. Which only leaves 18 across. R&D guy refused to... It's gotta be speed. Okay, instructions. Arrange them in order so that the first highlighted letter is from word 1, etc. Final state with a random jumble. Okay. And it's all lowercase. Gotcha. So that's going to be O B M T C E, I believe. Yeah, E. E R. 8 was the piece of cheese one. P. G. W. N. U K. X. Y. VR. E. L. K. 6. Cool. This stop sign is an octagon. That's why I thought it was the Daily Wordle first. I really got like cool. I mean, well, no, that's not true. New York Times is the one to have co-op crossword, isn't it? So that actually is the best crossword website in that case. The crossword... What the fuck is going on here? Just a stop sign. And the letter P is underlined. And then the answer is a calculator. And we have no other clue? Really? What? Oh, press P. Open save folder. There's a riddle here. Interesting option. Unpause. Found in a game as ancient as time, not quite that old, grand but still gold. A save found below may have information in stow. Enter the save, then truth will be imminent. Found in a game as ancient as time, not quite that old, grand but still gold. Now, I'm cheating a little bit here because I remember Arst asking for open source fan games recently. And by recently, I mean 9 days ago. And he definitely fucking used that. I'm pretty sure you did. And that's what I'm looking at. As ancient as time, not quite that old, grand but still gold. I'm thinking it's the Farewell Medley. It could be Guy Remastered. Let me know the possibilities down. Guy Remastered. I think Farewell Medley is more likely, though. Because he actually... yeah, did something for that. It could also just be a game he made for the Twourney. It could be another look inside. Ocean Princess may also be a possibility. Because he said grand. I feel like he would go for the Farewell Medley, though. I could be wrong about this, but that's my guess. It's the Farewell Medley. Although, no, that's unlikely, because the Farewell Medley doesn't use save 0. Do I have Guy Remastered in here? Thank you. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. What the fuck did I call it? Did I just call it remastered or something? Is it under I want to be the Guy Remastered? I know I played it. It was on my fucking computer. Search for remastered, please. Well, let's search for something. Get a fucking glass of Coke. I called it original in parentheses remastered. Jesus Christ. Okay, data. Would this use... oh yeah, it's not in data, it would be in save. Does this use a save 0? No, it doesn't use the same system at all, so it's not Guy Remastered. Found in a game as ancient as time. Not quite that old, grand but still gold. I will say this is also weird. Not a lot of games use a save 0. Let me actually try to cheat this by looking for save 0. Actually, quite a few, but... Found in a game as ancient as time, not quite that old, grand but still gold. So not quite that old definitely makes me think I should look for more recent games. Cardinal House, Galaxy. Fan Game. Fan Game could be a good one. The other possible answer is to literally just go on Delphi and look for gold. And maybe get the gold ribbon. I'll download it as a backup option. And by backup option, I mean I don't remember what I was going to say to begin with, so I'm just going to start with this, actually. Ugh. So if I open Gold Ribbon, watch your ears. Because the thing is, this doesn't have a save 0, so it's not true. So what again has a save 0? Grand, but still gold. Can I look for, like, exclusively save 0? Because like I'm getting like save0.png and shit. That's not what I want. There's Ultimatum. I know Ars really likes Ultimatum. It was an ultimatum. You can tell from what you're seeing right now. I'll spare you. I don't think it was ultimatum, guys. Could be block. I thought it would be like a Twourney game, and I don't think Twourney games use save 0. That also crashed, so. Ow. Let me try Gold Ribbon again. I'm gonna put save 0 in and rename it to save 1. Maybe that'll do something. Or it'll just crash insanely hard. Please don't kill my computer. That's a new one. I can't say I've seen this before. Oh. I'm just gone. Hey, kid's not there. That's special. I think Galaxy is maybe a worthwhile one to look at. But no, for Galaxy you need 3 files, so just having save 0 would not be enough. Oh, it's fucking, yeah, okay. The riddle makes it obvious it's fan game. I kind of should have taken a deeper look at it. I did consider fan game. The first letter makes fan game of each like row. I'm impressed you can do that with fan games saves. Yeah, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, basically, like, found in a game, F, as ancient as time, A, not quite that old, N, grand but still gold, G. So if you just read the first, like, column, it says fan game. That's pretty fucking crazy. Okay, but what do the letters mean? I mean, can I explore? Hold on, first, let me note this down. A on B plus F minus G divided by H plus C minus D minus E. Ah, there is stuff here, okay. I suppose that would be for F. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so B. Twourney. So that would be A. I'm assuming because of like the way these are. I need to find one that's obvious. Then like the rest are gonna like start to be doable. RNG weapons enemies, there we go. So that is obviously... This is very, very obviously going to be randomly generated, which makes D 50. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So D is 50. I just needed a really obvious one to confirm what I wanted to know. So Snail, Runts, Hank. Now this is more curious. I hope Twourney 1 knowledge is not required. Just because that's far in my brain. Cave, Gunhead, Afterlife. This is gain the ability, which is 63. So E is 63. I did see that, like, because when it was giving me errors for the other games, it was like the error message was insanely long. Flies, footage, content. That's going to be take another look inside. H is 65. Venus, Goku, Rattle. My gut feeling says that this is... It's either Go for Another Ride or Flow Game 2, but Flow Game 2 doesn't have a difficulty, so I'm going to go for Another Ride. I'm going to say that's 48. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Growth, okay, that's definitely Versum. Versum is 60. Okay, that was good. Okay. Rowie Butt Slam Color. Which of these games had a butt slam? It was random stuff, right? I don't really get the other two bits, though. I mean, it could be random stuff from my desktop stage 4 that had a butt slam. The thing is, I didn't like that stage, so I'm kind of partial to wanting to forget that to begin with. I don't know what Rowie in color would be, though. Oh, Rowie is the fucking arrow dude. It is random games. So B is 51. Nkern B erg. NKRN. B is also curious. Let me just note this down so I don't look. NKRN B erg. And let me go get G instead. Snail Runts Hank. Gut feeling says that's probably the slop. I don't really remember that one though. Like, Hank is weird. I think there was a Hank in Eat the Slop. I'm gonna call it that. 45. Which leaves NKRN B erg. I don't know what NKRN or B is, but erg makes me think of Orbit Trap 3. Now, could it be something else instead? Desert Paradise did have a thwomp as well. Did it have like a B thing? I don't think so. I remember most of that game for sure. I don't know what the fuck NKRN stands for. I feel like I remember Orbit Trap 3 having B's, so I'm going to put that. Okay. Now to solve it, so we have... Let's just replace it in the equation. So H plus C, so 65 plus 60 is 125. Minus D, which is 50, that makes 75. Minus E, which is 63, makes 12. Now G was 45. B is 51 plus F, which is 48, that makes 99. A is 35. So we do 35 times 99. I am not doing that without a calculator. Let me make sure that was just next to it, right? So that's not a plus or anything. Yeah, okay. So 35 times 99 minus 45 divided by 12. That is a whole number. I put 3, didn't I? Yep. Hooray!